We cannot make it to your medical school graduation, Mom says over the phone. Your sister needs us that day. I am sitting in my apartment, acceptance letter in hand. 8 years of pre-med and medical school, top of my class. Match day results just came in. What does Amy need? She is having a birthday party for the twins. They are turning 5. She needs help setting up a birthday party. You are missing my medical school graduation for a birthday party. Paige, do not be dramatic. Amy has 2 kids. She needs support. You are just one person. You will be fine. I worked for 8 years for this and we are very proud. But your sister's family comes first. You are always last. That is just how it is. I am quiet for a long moment, processing what she just said, out loud, without shame. Good to know, I say, then hang up. But what they do not know is that being last means I stop caring about being first in their eyes. And they are about to learn what that actually means. I am Veronica Hayes, 31 years old, about to graduate from medical school, single, no kids, the forgotten daughter. My younger sister Amy is 33, married, 2 kids, the center of our parents' universe. It was not always this way. When we were kids, we were close, normal sisters, fighting over toys, sharing secrets, being there for each other. But when Amy got married at 25 and had twins at 26, everything changed. Suddenly, Amy was not just their daughter, she was a mother, and in my parents' eyes, that made her more important than me. Every conversation became about the twins. Every holiday centered around their schedule. Every family decision factored in what worked for Amy's family. And I just faded into the background. Can you come to my college graduation? I asked when I was 22. We will try, but it is the same day as the twins' first birthday. We will see if we can make both. They did not make it to my graduation. Too busy with the birthday party. I got accepted to medical school. I told them when I was 23. That is wonderful. Oh, Amy just found out she is pregnant again. Can you believe it? My acceptance was acknowledged for 30 seconds before the conversation shifted to Amy. Over and over. For 8 years, everything I achieved was minimized. Everything Amy did was celebrated. I stopped sharing good news, stopped expecting them to show up. Just focused on my studies, my career, my life without them. Medical school was brutal, 80-hour weeks, constant studying, no social life, but I loved it, found purpose in it. I graduated top 10% of my class, matched into a competitive residency program, emergency medicine, exactly what I wanted. Everything I had worked for, everything I had sacrificed for, and my parents were skipping my graduation for a 5-year-old's birthday party. Not because they had to, because they chose to, because Amy's family came first, and I would always be last. You are not coming to my graduation, I repeat, making sure I heard correctly. We wish we could, Mom says, but Amy really needs us. The twins are so excited about their party. We promised we would be there. I am graduating from medical school. After 8 years, this is not some small thing. We know it is important, but you understand, right? Amy has kids. She needs support. You do not have kids. You can handle this on your own. So because I do not have kids, my achievements do not matter? That is not what I said. That is exactly what you said. Amy's family comes first. I am always last. Paige, you are being selfish. Your sister needs help with a party for her children, and I need my parents at my medical school graduation. But apparently that is less important than balloons and cake. You are a grown woman. You do not need us there. Amy is a grown woman too. She can hire a party planner, but she does not have to, because you will drop everything for her. Like always, that is not fair. What is not fair is missing every important event in my life for 8 years because Amy's kids have a birthday or a recital or a doctor's appointment. What is not fair is being told I am always last. We are just being honest. Good. I am being honest too. I am done. Done trying to get your attention. Done hoping you will show up. Done being the daughter who does not matter. You do matter. I do not. You just said it yourself. Amy's family comes first. I am always last. So I am acting accordingly. What does that mean? It means do not expect me at Thanksgiving, or Christmas, or any family event. If I am always last, I am removing myself from the list entirely. Paige, do not be ridiculous. I hung up, blocked their numbers, and felt nothing but relief. If I was always going to be last, I would stop competing for a place I would never get. Graduation day came. I attended alone, walked across the stage, received my diploma. Dr. Veronica Hayes. 8 years of work, summed up in 30 seconds. No family there to see it. No, but I was not sad. I was free. Free from hoping. Free from disappointment. Free from trying. I took myself to dinner. Nice restaurant. Celebrated alone. Toasted to my future. A future without waiting for parents who would never show up. My phone buzzed. Text from Amy. Mom said you are not coming to family events anymore. Why are you being like this? I did not respond. Another text. The twins miss you. They keep asking about Aunt Veronica. I blocked her too. Started my residency 2 weeks later. Emergency medicine. Long hours. Intense work. Exactly what I needed. No time to think about family who did not value me. No energy to waste on people who had made their priorities clear. 6 months into residency, Dad called from a different number. I answered without thinking. Hello? Veronica? It is Dad. Please do not hang up. What do you want? To talk. To understand why you cut us off. Why you are doing this. I am doing this because you told me I am always last. So I am acting like someone who is always last. By not being there at all. That is not what your mother meant. That is exactly what she meant. Amy's family comes first. I am always last. Those were her words, not mine. She was just trying to explain that Amy needs more support because she has kids. And I do not need support. I do not matter. 8 years of medical school, graduating, starting residency. None of that warrants showing up. We wanted to be there. But you chose not to be. You chose a 5-year-old's birthday party over my medical school graduation. That is a choice. That is priorities. And you made yours clear. What do you want from us? Nothing. I want nothing from you. I wanted you at my graduation. You said no, so now I am saying no to all of it. To family dinners where all you talk about is Amy. To holidays where I am an afterthought. To being the daughter who does not matter. You do matter. Then act like it. But you will not. Because Amy has kids and I do not. And in your world, that makes her more important. That is not true. It is completely true. And I am done pretending it is not. I hung up. Blocked that number too. Went back to work. Saved a life that shift. Felt more valued by strangers in an emergency room than I ever felt by my own family. Over the next 3 years, I thrived. Residency was hard but rewarding. I was good at emergency medicine. Really good. Calm under pressure. Quick decisions. Excellent outcomes. I got offers from multiple hospitals after residency. Chose the best one. Attending physician. Emergency department. 6-figure salary. Benefits. Respect. I bought a condo, furnished it myself, created a space that was entirely mine. No family photos, no reminders of people who did not show up. I dated, casually at first, then seriously. Met a man named Marcus, also a doctor, understood my schedule, my priorities, my dedication. We got engaged when I was 34. Small proposal, private, perfect. Did not tell my family. Did not see the point. They had made it clear I was not a priority, so they would not be part of this either. Meanwhile, I heard through extended family that things were not great for Amy. Her husband lost his job. They were struggling financially. Kids were expensive. Life was hard. My aunt called me. Your sister could really use your help right now. Maybe you could send some money? No, but she is your sister. And I am her sister. But she did not stand up for me when mom and dad skipped my graduation. Did not call when I started residency. Did not reach out in 3 years. So no, I will not be sending money. That is cold. That is boundaries. She has her family. I have mine. Her family comes first, remember? So her family can support her. I hung up. Another call came from mom a week later. Different number. Again, Veronica, please, we need to talk about Amy. What about her? She is struggling. Her husband lost his job. They need help. We are helping as much as we can, but it is not enough. We thought maybe you could contribute. No, but you are a doctor now. You make good money. And you are retired with pensions. You have money too. Use yours. We are using ours. But there are 3 kids now. It is expensive. If you could just help a little. Why would I help? Because she is your sister. Because family helps family. I laughed. Actually laughed. Family helps family? Where was that philosophy when I needed you at my graduation? When I started residency? When I got engaged? You are engaged? Yes. Have been for 6 months. But you would not know that. Because we do not talk. Because I am always last. Congratulations. That is wonderful. Who is he? Not your business. You do not get to know about my life when you have made it clear you do not care about it. We do care. No, you care about Amy, about her kids, about her needs. You do not care about me. You told me that. I believed you. Now I am living accordingly. So you will not help your sister? My sister has a husband, 3 kids, 2 parents who show up for her. She has help. She will be fine. What if she is not fine? What if they lose their house? Then they will downsize, or move in with you, or figure it out. I do not know and I do not care. That is what happens when you are always last. You stop caring about people who never cared about you. That is cruel. That is consequences. You chose Amy. I am living with that choice. So is she. I hung up, blocked the number, went back to planning my wedding. Small ceremony, 50 people, close friends, Marcus's family, people who actually showed up for me. No one from my family. Did not invite them. Did not tell them. Just got married and moved on. 2 years after I got married, I got a call from a hospital. Different hospital, not where I worked. But they had my number as emergency contact for my father. Dr. Hayes, your father was admitted. Heart attack. He is stable but asking for you. I should have felt something. Panic, fear, concern. But I felt nothing. Just obligation. I drove to the hospital. Found his room. Mom was there. Amy was not. Where is Amy? I asked. She could not make it. The kids have school. She cannot just drop everything. But I can. Mom looked uncomfortable. You are a doctor. You understand medical situations. I am also a daughter. But that does not seem to matter. Dad was awake, looked older, frailer, saw me and smiled weakly. You came. The hospital called. I came. That is all. Thank you. How are you feeling? Tired, scared. They say I need to change my lifestyle. Less stress, better diet, exercise. Sounds about right for a heart attack. Will you help me? Talk to my doctors? Explain things? I thought about it. I will talk to your doctors as a professional courtesy, but do not expect more than that. Why are you being like this? Like what? Cold, distant, like you do not care if I live or die. I care if you live or die. I am a doctor. I care about all my patients, but do not expect me to care as a daughter when you never treated me like I mattered. That is not fair. You missed my medical school graduation for a birthday party. Fair went out the window years ago. Mom spoke up. Are you really going to hold that grudge forever? It is not a grudge. It is accepting reality. You made your priorities clear. Amy's family comes first. I am always last. I accepted that. Now you have to accept what that means. What does it mean? It means I show up as a doctor, not as a daughter. I will make sure Dad's care is appropriate, but I will not be here emotionally. That part of our relationship ended when you told me I did not matter. We never said you did not matter. You said I was always last. Same thing. I talked to Dad's doctors, made sure he had good care, good treatment plan. Then I left. Did not stay. Did not comfort Mom. Did not act like a devoted daughter. Just did my medical duty and left. Like he was any other patient. Dad recovered. Went home after a week. Started cardiac rehab. Changed his diet. Mom called me a month later. He is doing well. Thanks to you for talking to his doctors. You are welcome. We have been talking, your father and I, about what you said, about how we treated you. Okay, and you were right. We did prioritize Amy. We did make you feel like you did not matter, and we are sorry. Okay? Is that all you have to say? Okay? What do you want me to say? That you forgive us, that we can move forward, that you will be part of the family again. Why would I do that? Because we apologized. Because we are your parents. Because family is important. Family is important, which is why it hurt so much when you made it clear I was not important to you. We have been reflecting. We realize we put too much focus on Amy because she had kids. We thought you were independent and did not need us. I was independent because I had to be, because you were never there, but I still needed you. I needed you at my graduation, at my residency start, at my wedding. You got married 3 years ago, small ceremony, did not invite you, because you made it clear you would not show up anyway. That is not fair. Everything I achieved alone. Everything I celebrated alone. Because you were always with Amy. So I built a life without you. A good life, a happy life. And now you want back in? Why? Because we miss you. Because we realize we made mistakes. Because we want a relationship with our daughter. You have a relationship with a daughter. Amy, focus on her, like you always have. We want a relationship with both our daughters. Too late. You made your choice. For 8 years, every time you chose Amy over me, every time you said her family came first, every time you reminded me I was always last, those were choices, and choices have consequences. So you are just done with us. Forever? I am done trying, done hoping you will show up, done being disappointed. If you want a relationship, you have to rebuild it. But I am not doing the work. You are, and it will take years, maybe longer, maybe never. What do you want from us? I want nothing. That is the point. I do not need you anymore. I built a life without you. I have a husband, a career, friends, everything I need. You are optional now, not necessary. That is harsh. That is reality. You taught me that family is conditional, that love is earned, that I was not worth showing up for. Now you are learning what it feels like to be on the other side. I hung up, went back to my life, a life that was full and complete without them. 4 years after I stopped talking to my family, I got a call from Amy, not through my blocked numbers, through the hospital. She called the main line, asked for me, said it was an emergency. They patched her through. Dr. Hayes, you have a personal call on line 3. I picked up. This is Dr. Hayes. Veronica, it is Amy. Please do not hang up. I almost hung up, but curiosity stopped me. What do you want? I need to apologize for everything, for not standing up for you, for letting mom and dad treat you like you did not matter, for being complicit in all of it. Okay, is that all you are going to say? What do you want me to say? That I forgive you? I do not yet, maybe not ever. I deserve that. I know I do, but I need you to hear me out. You have 5 minutes. I was selfish. I was so focused on my own life, my kids, my struggles, that I did not see how much you were being left out, how much you were being hurt. You saw it. You just did not care. You are right. I saw it, and I did not care, because it benefited me. If mom and dad were focused on me, I got all the help, all the support, all the attention, and I liked that, so I let it continue. At my expense. At your expense. Yes, and I am sorry, truly sorry. Why are you calling now? Why not 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 8 years ago? Because my husband left me, because I am struggling, because I am alone with 3 kids and I finally understand what it feels like to be unsupported. So you are calling because you need something. No, I am calling because I finally understand what I did to you, and I am sorry. Do you need money? No, I do not want money. I want my sister back, if that is possible. I was quiet for a long moment, thinking, I am married, I said finally, have been for 5 years, to a man named Marcus. He is also a doctor. We are happy. I am glad, truly. I am successful. I have a good career, a good life, everything I built without any of you. I know, mom told me. She brags about you to people, even though she has no right to. She brags about me? Yes. Says her daughter is a doctor, an attending physician, makes good money, has a good life. She brags, but she has no relationship with you. It is sad. It is consequences. I know, and you have every right to keep those consequences in place. But I wanted you to know that I see it now. I understand what we did, and I am sorry. Not because I need something, but because you deserve to hear it. Thank you. Is there any chance you would consider letting me back in? Not mom and dad, just me. A relationship with your sister. I thought about it. Maybe, eventually, but it would take time and proof that you actually changed. Not just words, actions. I will do whatever it takes. I miss my sister, and I want my kids to know their aunt. The successful, brilliant, accomplished aunt who did everything on her own. I will think about it. That is all I ask. We hung up, and for the first time in years, I felt something toward my family that was not anger or indifference. I felt possibility. Over the next year, Amy and I slowly rebuilt our relationship. She sent emails, asked about my life, listened when I talked, did not make it about her. She sent photos of her kids, updates on her life, but did not ask for money or help, just shared. I responded occasionally, short emails at first, then longer ones, then phone calls. By the end of the year, we were talking regularly, not like before, but like sisters who were building something new. She invited me to her oldest son's 8th grade graduation. I went, met her kids. They were polite, a little shy around the aunt they barely knew, but it was a start. Mom and Dad were there. They saw me, looked surprised. Veronica, Mom said, you came. Amy invited me. I came for her, not for you. Can we talk? No, I am here for my nephew, not for you. They kept their distance, respected the boundary. That was progress. After the ceremony, Amy pulled me aside. Thank you for coming. It means everything. Your son deserves to have family there. I am family, so I came. Do you think you will ever forgive Mom and Dad? I do not know. Maybe, but it will take years, and they have to earn it consistently, not just apologize and expect everything to go back to normal. I do not know. Years, that is fair. 6 months later, I got pregnant. First pregnancy, unexpected but wanted. I told Marcus first, then Amy, then my in-laws. Are you going to tell Mom and Dad? Amy asked. Eventually, but not yet. They do not get to be involved in this pregnancy. They can meet the baby after, but they do not get the journey. That seems harsh. They miss my entire life journey. They can miss this one too. I had my daughter when I was 38. Beautiful, healthy, perfect. Named her Claire, after my grandmother. The only family member who consistently showed up for me when I was young. Marcus's parents were in the delivery room. Amy came right after, brought flowers, cried happy tears. Mom and Dad were not told until 3 days later. They came to the hospital, saw Claire through the nursery window, were not invited into my room. She is beautiful, Mom said through tears. Yes, she is. Can we hold her? No, not yet. You have to earn that privilege. How long will it take? Maybe forever. You missed my entire life. You do not get to just show up for hers. We made mistakes. You made choices. You chose Amy's family over me, every time. Now you live with those choices. They left, hurt, but understanding. I went home with my daughter, started my life as a mother, with a husband who showed up, in-laws who cared, a sister who was trying to rebuild. That was enough. That had to be enough. It has been 7 years since Mom told me I was always last. I am 41 now, still an attending physician, still successful, still happy. Claire is 6, smart, curious, loved by the people who matter. She knows her grandparents, sees them occasionally, but not often, not closely. They have had to earn every moment with her, every visit, every relationship milestone, and they are trying, consistently showing up, asking about my life, being present in small ways. Is it enough? Not yet, maybe never, but it is something. Amy and I are close now, talk weekly, see each other monthly. Our kids play together. She has rebuilt what she broke, through years of consistency, of showing up, of caring. That is what it takes, not apologies, but actions, over and over, until trust is slowly rebuilt. Mom and Dad are learning that lesson, slowly, painfully, but learning. People ask if I regret cutting them off, if I wish I had forgiven them sooner, if I was too harsh. The answer is no. They told me I was always last. I believed them, and I acted accordingly. That meant building a life without them, a successful life, a happy life, a full life. When they finally realized what they lost, it was too late to just apologize and move forward. They had to rebuild, from scratch, with patience and consistency and years of showing up. That is what consequences look like, not punishment, but accountability. They miss my graduation, my residency, my wedding, my pregnancy, Claire's first years, all because they chose Amy's family over me, repeatedly, consistently, deliberately. Now they are learning that you cannot just show up when it is convenient and expect a relationship. You have to show up when it matters, when it is hard, when the person needs you. They did not do that for me, so I did not do it for them. Fair trade, completely fair. Do I love them? Yes, they are my parents, but love is not enough. Love without respect is nothing. They did not respect me enough to show up, so I did not respect them enough to let them back in easily. 7 years later, they are still earning their way back, still proving they have changed. Maybe in another 7 years, we will have a real relationship, or maybe not. I do not know. What I do know is this. I built a life I am proud of, a career, a family, a daughter who will never doubt she matters, because I will show up for her, every time, every event, every milestone. She will never hear that she is always last, never wonder if she matters, never question if she is loved. That is the legacy of my parents' failure, not bitterness, but determination. To be everything they were not. My parents said my sister's family came first. I was always last. I said good to know, then built a life that proved I did not need to be first in their eyes to be successful in my own. And that is the best revenge of all. My parents said your sister's family comes first. You're always last when I asked them to attend my medical school graduation. They chose a 5-year-old's birthday party instead. After cutting them off and building a successful medical career without them, getting married and having a child they never knew about, they finally apologized and want back in my life. My extended family says I am being cruel by making them earn every moment with my daughter after years of absence. But I think they deserve to rebuild from scratch after missing my entire life. Was I wrong to cut them off completely and make them work for years to rebuild a relationship? Or did they earn every consequence by telling me I would always be last? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments below. If you believe people should face the consequences of their actions, hit subscribe. I have got more stories of justice that will blow your mind.